I don't need like to get it poppin', but these bitches in my business cut me off to choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep it silent. In the bedroom, I be screaming, but outside I keep it quiet. You know what I'm saying?
Hi love, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are old here, you know how we do it. And if you are new here, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and tell me whatever you think in the comment section. So, as the title may suggest, today we are going to talk about my 5 unpopular opinions. Yes, I feel like sharing just 5 of my unpopular opinions. Please don't fight me. They are my opinions, okay? So if you think otherwise, say it in the comment section. So I wrote it down so that I wouldn't forget. The first one is religion, right? Someone saying he or she is 50-50. You ask someone, what is your religion? Oh, me, I'm 50-50. Personally, I think there's nothing like 50-50. It's either you are this or you are not. You can say you are a Christian, but you have an Islamic background. I would understand, because maybe your dad is a Christian, your mom is a Muslim. So you are a Christian, but you have an Islamic background. Fair enough. Or you are a Muslim, but you have a Christian background. Why? Because probably one of your parents is a Christian. But personally, you can't say you are 50-50. 50-50 as in how? So like, do you go to the mosque and then on Sunday you go to the church and then you go? Most of the times, in my opinion, most of the time when someone says they are 50-50, they just end up not doing anything. Like, they are neither a Muslim, they are neither a practicing Muslim nor a practicing Christian. They're just in between. Nothing. Like, they know there's God, so they are not atheists, but they are not practicing any. That's what 50-50 basically means to me. So when I say, what religion are you don't have to tell me 50-50. Like, you can tell me you're a Christian or you're a Muslim. When you tell me 50-50, it just, to me personally, you're indirectly telling me that you are not practicing any of the religions, which is okay. Then the next one is, it's gonna be tough. Someone saying, oh, I suffered to get what you were handed for free. And so, at the end of the day, we both got what we wanted, right? If it's, let's say, a phone, I suffered to get it, to get what you were handed for free. So, does that make yours better than mine? I don't think so. Probably I got mine easier. And we mustn't get our things in the same way. If you had to work hard to get something that I was handed for free, is that an insult? That shouldn't be an insult. But people like saying that a lot. Like, as if you are spoiled, or I suffered to get what you were handed for free, so I'm not your mate. I'm never know your mate if I'm handed something for free and you worked hard to get it. I got it easier than you. I could have used my energy to work for something else. The time you're using your energy to work for a phone, I got the phone for free, so I could have been working for an iPad. By the time you get your phone, I've gotten an iPad in addition to my phone. So it's not an insult. If you mean to insult me with that statement, nah, you ain't doing shit. It's not an insult. This particular point, I wouldn't like to elaborate on it. I just say something small and then leave it at that. It's about wigs. I don't hate wigs. In fact, I love wigs. I just don't own one because maybe I don't have the money yet. But the edges they draw down to their eyebrow, you draw it. Your edge down to your eyebrow. For how many reasons? Like, what can you possibly be going through in this world that would make you draw an eyebrow? No, your edge rather, down to your eyebrow, then curl it back up. Okay. Fifth point is,
So let's go to the fifth.
It's about business, right? I genuinely think it's not everybody that is meant to do business. That was my brother, by the way. So I genuinely think it's not everybody that must do business. Sometimes the 9 to 5, having a stable 9 to 5 is a better choice. And that's okay. It's not everybody that must do business. So if you are failing at doing business, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. Business is not meant for everybody. So probably find something that you think is your stronghold and focus on it. You do great, you do wonderful, you do amazing. And yes, so that is my fifth point. It has to do friendship. It has something to do with friendship, right? Not every friendship is meant to last forever. You mustn't fight, but the energy can just drift. You just grow apart. And sometimes letting go of the friendship is just the best choice. When you're growing apart, trying to hold it back because of the memories and because of how good that friend of yours was or were, I think that person is probably moving on. So try to move on too. When you see each other, oh, hi, hello, but you mustn't kiki like how you were before. And that's fine. That's totally fine. That's growth. I think it's even nice. It's nicer that way than having to part ways because of a fight or some misunderstanding. You might question yourself that why, like, did I do something that she's not telling me about, or like you feel the change in energy, and that's okay. Not every good, especially good friendships, type of friendship that you would want to keep forever. Not every time must it last forever. So this is your sign to let go of anything that is no longer for you. Yours might not be friendship, it might be a job, it might be that family member, it might even be, your relationship, with your partner. So sometimes if it's not working for you, if it's drifting apart, trying to get it together only drains your energy, takes you back. So this is your sign to let go of any kind of relationship that isn't working for you anymore. And you'll be fine. Trust me. If there's anything, your big sister is here. You can always come to my channel and see some videos.